Growing up in a cramped 2-bedroom house in rural Ohio, sleep was a luxury. My parents couldn't really afford. My dad worked 12-hour shifts at the local warehouse, and my mom was always running on fumes, trying to keep the house from falling apart. I struggled with these massive night terrors. I'm talking full-blown, blood-curdling screams in the middle of the night. I'd wake up convinced the walls were literally closing in on me. Every single time my dad would burst into the room, he'd scoop me up, wrap his heavy, calloused hands around my shoulders and chest, and press his palm firmly over my mouth. He'd whisper, "Shh. Be the statue, Caleb. If you're a statue, the monsters can't hear you." He'd hold me so tight I could feel his own heart hammering against my spine. I couldn't move. I couldn't even whimper. My lungs would ache, and my vision would get all fuzzy and dark. But I thought, man, my dad is a hero. I thought he was shielding me from the things in the shadows. I felt chosen, safe. I'd even hug him the next morning with tears in my eyes, and he'd just stare at the floor, his face completely blank. Now, I'm 32. I have a son of my own. Little Sammy. Last week, Sammy had a bad dream. I went into his room to comfort him, and for a split second, the memory of the statue game flashed through my mind. I looked at my son's small, shaking shoulders, and then it hit me, like a physical blow to the chest. My dad wasn't trying to save me from monsters. He was spent. He was desperate. And he was angry. He wasn't shielding me. He was cutting off my breath just long enough to make me lightheaded. Just long enough to force my body to shut down so he could finally get some goddamn sleep. The hero I remembered was just a man who wanted me to be silent,